guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a pretty large grocery haul to share with y'all today. I got a lot of stuff for Thanksgiving for next week. I want to try to prep as much as I can this week because dinner time in our house can be kind of stressful. I usually have boys running through the house, a baby you know, wrapped around my ankle. Instead of like trying to do everything the day of Thanksgiving, obviously, or the day before, I actually would like to get a lot of stuff done this week, freeze it. That way next week I can just kind of thaw stuff, put it all together, cook it, obviously, and it just be a little bit easier for me. So, some stuff I have already bought that wasn't part of this grocery haul. Some stuff I've already showed you, some I haven't, but I just wanted to kind of get everything together so you can see basically, you know, a lot of the ingredients that I'm gonna need for certain dishes. And plus, I love Thanksgiving, so I thought it'd be fun just to kind of put everything together. Starting off back here, got 2 gallons of milk and some grapes. And then I really like the chocolate caramel coffee creamer. And then I also got some celery and some carrots. That is for, I'm gonna make chicken meatloaf this week. So I usually put a bunch of veggies in that, as well as some onions over here. And onions are for other stuff as well. And then I got some bananas and some apples, kind of standard stuff. Got a big bag of sweet potatoes. I'm gonna cook these sometime this week and make basically mashed potatoes, put them in the freezer. That way next week, whenever I'm putting my sweet potato casserole together, I can have it all thawed and just basically mix it all together and pop it in the oven. I think that'll be a nice time saver. Over here, I have some asparagus. We're gonna have steaks on the grill this week, so I thought asparagus would go well with that, as well as a lemon, just for some lemon juice. Matt got some steaks last week, so those are in the fridge, ready for this week. Also, a loaf of bread for sandwiches, and then some turkey breasts for sandwiches, as well as the sliced cheese. Also some sour cream. This is for chili that we're gonna have later this week. Also got some pie crust to make some pecan pies. So I bought this bag from Costco, as you can see, really good price for these pecans. So I just went ahead and got them there. It comes with 2 pounds, so I'm sure I'll use all those up. Also, spinach squares. So I actually got this recipe from Jen Ross, and you guys, I love spinach squares. They are so good. So you just need 2 packs of frozen spinach, so 20 ounces total, and then 1 pound of some pepper jack cheese, and then eggs and onions and flour and all that good stuff. So I might make this week and freeze it for next week because they freeze really well, and they're so good. I'm so excited to make spinach squares. I always look forward to that. I know I'm missing stuff over here. Got some cranberries. I read online that cranberries last a really long time in your refrigerator and they freeze really well. So I just went ahead and grabbed a bag because in case there's like a shortage next week or something. Some broccoli for my broccoli cheese rice casserole. Really, really good. In fact, this should be over here. I use Cheese Whiz, which I know some people, you know, aren't a big fan of that, but it's a recipe that my husband's grandmother gave me. It's super easy to put together and it always turns out really, really good. So I have the rice already. You also need some cream of mushroom soup for that recipe. So right there. And I think that's pretty much it. It's really good. Also some baking potatoes. I'm gonna make some freezer mashed potatoes. I actually get my potatoes typically from Costco. I totally forgot to pick them up last time I was there. So this should be fine though. Also yogurt. So we got some Greek yogurt, just some strawberry and blueberry down there. And then the yogurt tubes for the boys. I put those in the freezer for them. I also got some hot cocoa. Costco does have, at my store anyway, a box, I think, of 50 servings for $3.99, which I thought was just way overkill. Great value if you have a large family and you know everyone's gonna be drinking hot cocoa. So I passed on it, but of course, since I did that, everyone here has been drinking hot cocoa the last few days. So Matt and Connor have requested for me to pick up a big box. So just went ahead and grabbed that. Also got some coffee over here. So I really like the donut shop from Great Value. It comes with 96. So I still have a bunch of the holiday blend from Starbucks. I bought it at Costco, a big box of it like this. But just to kind of mix some of that in with my stockpile of coffee. That way we just don't go through that super fast. Some oatmeal, and then for Sunday dessert this week I decided pretty easy, just some no-bake cherry cheesecake. That's pretty yummy. Yes, bud. Also, some provolone cheese. I'm going to make Philly cheesesteak sliders for lunch this week. So you need the bell pepper for that as well as the onion. I probably should have grabbed a few more onions. Also, some fancy mac and cheese. So you just need some wide egg noodles, some ham steak, and then some of the extra sharp cheese. And then we're also, oh thanks bud, the Philly cheesesteak meat that I like to use right there. Also going to have wings this week. So I got some tater tots to go with that. Here is the ground chicken for the meatloaf. And then just a bunch of stuff over here, just kind of for the pantry. Well, I needed the onions for the green bean casserole. And then the cream of mushroom soup. Just, I'm gonna make it real easy. I'm not gonna overdo that recipe, just the classic way to make it. Matt wanted some Montreal steak seasoning for the steaks. I needed some paprika and some garlic powder. Also needed some baking powder, some powdered sugar down there, light brown sugar, regular sugar, and flour. Just some standard pantry stuff for cooking and baking and all that fun stuff ahead of us. Also got some steak sauce. We've tried this before. It's really good. It's very comparable to A1 and it's only like $1, I think. So I got 2 bottles of the Italian dressing. I like to use that to marinate wings with, and I always forget to order them, so I'm just gonna have one for the pantry in case I forget next time. Some peanut butter and some strawberry jelly. I ordered the Great Value, but they were out, so they substituted the Smucker's brand. And then some Thousand Island dressing. I use that for deviled eggs, and some ketchup and some eggs. That's just kind of standard. Your nose? What's wrong with it? Some butter. I got that at Costco, but you know, it kind of goes with everything. Also a 2-pack of the Philadelphia cream cheese. This is for my dessert ball dip. Okay, big hug. I love Great Value pretty much everything, but I will say I'm not just a huge fan of their cream cheese. So to me, it's worth the extra buck or two or whatever it is for the Philadelphia because it's awesome. Also some Heath candy, and then some of these Chessman crackers. They were out. I ordered a few bags, so I only got one, but that's okay. I'll pick up some more later in the week. Over here is stuff to make cornbread pudding. So if you've never tried cornbread pudding, it is really, really good. It's another Jen Ross recipe. I make it every year and it's always a really big hit. So you just need, I make a double recipe because this is another dish that kind of goes quick. So 2 cans of corn. If you're only making a single recipe, you only need 1 can of each, but again, I'm making a double. 2 cans of the cream style sweet corn, and then 2 boxes of the Jiffy corn muffin mix. You also need a bunch of eggs and butter and all that stuff, but you mix it all together and you bake it, and it is really, really, really good. Really, really like that. That goes over there. Also want to make sure I show you all this real quick. The brining blend that I like to use. I ordered this last year from Williams-Sonoma and it was a really big hit. Really easy turkey. So I ordered it again this year. So grab that. Also gonna have tostadas this week. So here are the shells for that. I have the ground beef already. I get that at Costco. I ordered a few bags of the taco seasoning just to have a few extra in the pantry. And then you just need some refried beans for that. And then some queso to go on top because that's awesome. Yes, you want a banana? You can have it. Also, we're gonna have chili. So some tomato sauce, tomato sauce. I meant to order 2. I only got 1, so not sure. I might have been the one that made that mistake, but I have to go grab another one. Some pinto beans and some chili ready tomatoes. No, that's a lemon. You can't eat that. Also some chili just seasoning. Ordered the Great Value, but they were out, so they substituted the McCormick. Over here, I'm gonna make chicken enchilada soup. So I have the chicken in the freezer. I got that at Costco a few days ago. So I stripped that down. Okay, sit down, bud. And I'm just gonna use that chicken. But for the recipe, you need 2 cans of black beans, some of these green chilies, and then 2 cans of the diced tomatoes. Again, I swear I ordered 2, but I only got 1. I have to actually return some stuff because I got someone else's order, so I'll have to run inside the store anyway. And then you also need 2 cans of the enchilada sauce. It makes for the best soup. It is so good. And I also needed some chicken broth for that, and some of these tricolor tortilla strips. I'm telling you, that is just such a good recipe. I've shared it with y'all. I haven't made a recipe video. I probably need to. It's just really, really good. You also need some sharp cheddar cheese. It makes a really, really big pot. So I know it seems like a lot of cheese for that recipe, but it really makes This recipe probably you can half it, but I make it all because we eat it and it's just super good. Also got some Pringles and then just some chips back here, just some Kettle Original, and then 2 of the just lightly salted restaurant style white corn tortilla chips from Great Value. So I'm sure this grocery haul was a little hectic because I have little boys in here kind of getting into everything, but that's everything I picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.